channel, Reading in Retail. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. Welcome. Tonight we are doing October TBR. I noticed that a lot of people's been calling them reading plans. I kind of like reading plans because sometimes you just can't read everything that you plan to read, so I kind of like that a little bit better than TBR. But either way, TBR, reading plans, we're just going to do it. So I'm going to show you everything that I pulled from my shelf. Now, there are two books that are not particularly spooky in the Halloween feel, but that's okay. Since I'm reading it, I'll go ahead and share it with you. So the first one, I'm almost halfway through this. This is the third in this series. This is romance, of course. This is Sylvia Day. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going straight into the next one. It doesn't matter if it's going to be Christmas or still Halloween, Thanksgiving feel. I just really enjoy this series, so I'm going to keep with it. The second thing that I am reading, I am 198 pages in this. This is an easy read. That's why I've gotten so far in it so quickly. This is a cozy mystery, Death by Coffee. Now it does have a murder in it, so I'm counting it. It's not particularly spooky, but I'm still gonna count it because I was curious about this when it was sitting up on my shelf, because if you know me, you know I love coffee, books, so we got a little bit of both. So I'm reading this one. Now this next one I hauled several months ago. This one is called Sin, and I picked it up mainly for the cover. And the cover reads, "Deadly family secrets were hidden behind the sin." And like I said, I picked it up absolutely for the cover. I am 77 pages in. I think my reading is going very well. Since today is only the 5th and I'm this far into all these books, I feel like I'm accomplishing some reading this month. So there's that one. Now this one is old and it is abused. This copyright is, I want to say 79. Yes, 1979. Ooh, even though I'm only 77 pages into this, there's some things to be said about this. But in my TBRs, my reading plans, I'm not going to go into the book yet, but stay tuned. This next book I did haul, I think I got this one from Thrift Books. I've been wanting this one for so long just for the cover. I've already started this one as well. I'm on chapter 2, page 47. I've been wanting this one for so long just because of the cover. Every time I see this book up on a shelf, I want to know what the heck is going on with this Voodoo Doll. And yeah, it's kind of creepy so far. And this is TikTok. And I like Dean Koontz, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me down. 2 chapters in, I'm not let down yet. So the next 2 books are going to be short stories. So I felt like this would be a way to get a lot of reading in. Now this is the one that I used in my thumbnail, Haunted Halloween Stories. There's 13 short stories in this, and I love this cover. I don't know when I bought it. It was supposed to have been in a haul at some time in the haul. I never got to, because obviously I still got a lot going on back here. And then I went book shopping I went book shopping today, and I got a good deal behind me. I'll share that with you as well. But I thought this would be a really great way to fit in a lot of stories and get a lot of quick reviews done. I think what I have decided to do, another change, I think what I've decided to do is short stories. I think I'm going to do spoilers. And the reason is because they're short. I mean, some of them are 20 pages or less, so can't leave anybody hanging. So when I do the ones with spoilers, I will announce it, but just in case you do want to get the book and read them for yourself, you have the option of clicking out whenever I get to the spoiler. So I'm going to give you the heads up on that. This next one, I purchased this last year. I purchased this book when I very first started my YouTube channel. This is Murder for Halloween, and there are 18 short stories in here. And let me tell you, of course, I went ahead and started. The very first short story, it got me. The short story is only 6 pages long, and it was so good. And I said, you know what? The first short story that I'm going to review is going to be the very first one in this book. So that's going to be coming up maybe next week, perhaps, maybe next week. That's going to be the very first short story review that I do. Because it just, I couldn't believe the end. That's why I have to give spoilers. I have to, because the end just made the whole story complete, and I don't want to do cliffhanger with this, so that's coming up soon, guys. And I've got one more left on my TBR, and if you've been watching me, you should already know what it is. I said in every TBR it's going to be an Agatha Christie. So for this month's Agatha Christie, what better suited would be Halloween Party. Now I started this and I found it on audio on YouTube, and I started this. I am 33 pages in. This one, I'll be honest, this one is not grabbing me like the first 3 that I've read. I'm hoping that it's gonna get better. Please, Agatha, don't let me down. Okay guys, that is going to be my TBR for October. What are you reading? Let me know if I haven't already watched your video. And if you made it this far, leave me a like, leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button and let's be friends. So I hope everybody has a great night. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.